Welcome back. Other pieces of the puzzle. Let's first talk about the real estate agent or the real estate broker. It doesn't matter to me their qualifications on their license. That's not the important feature. What the most important feature of the agent is their tenor, is their demeanor, how they speak to people. I really prefer to have someone that's very soft-spoken, very mild, unalarming. Someone that's a fast talker or a slick talker is just not going to do in this situation. There's no room to try to talk the homeowner into anything. The room is to have empathy and understanding towards the homeowner and not make the homeowner feel uncomfortable when you either just show your face or open your mouth. With regard to the agent's experience, I know that in Florida, the Board of Realtors offers a certification for a real estate agent to become certified in short sales. Well, just like the standard license exam and the training for a real estate license, that doesn't teach you how to make money. It doesn't teach you how to speak to people. All the people that offer licenses are concerned with are two things. One, the money. Two is your ability to deal with the public safely. That's it. No skill required. Just have to have a good memory, take a test, pay your fee, and you got a license. That's pretty much for everything, right? So I don't care about their experience. I don't care that they're short sale certified. What I care about is their demeanor. And when you bring that right up next to their experience, I really would prefer someone with little or no experience, even in general real estate, not to mention short sales. Because what I found, and remember I was a broker at ERA Prestige Realty, had 4 offices, 250 associates, and I trained nearly every single one of them, except for the agents that came to my office from other offices. And what I realized is those agents that came to me from other offices, they all had enough bad habits to fill a barrel. They had a lot. And I either had to try and break those bad habits if they were diametrically opposed to the protocols in my office, or they couldn't come by. They couldn't work for us. So the older agents tend to have more bad habits. The more times you'll hear, oh, we used to do this at Century 21, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't care what you used to do. This is my gig. I'm setting this up, and you have to play by my rules. So I like to have agents that have little or no short sale experience. All right, let's talk about the short sale processor for a second. The short sale processor will be in touch with both the lender and the homeowner. Sometimes I introduce them face-to-face, sometimes I don't. It all depends on how I'm feeling about the circumstances. But the short sale processor will be the party to be on the owners, property owners, the homeowners, borrowers, on their phone all the time, trying to make sure that we have the documents that the lender is either requiring now or the documents that the lender will be requiring soon. So the processor is going to be a little bit of a nudnik or a nudge, but everybody has to understand that. And during my homeowner presentation, I will tell them, listen, my short sale processor, let's say her name is Sherry. She's going to be a nudge. She's going to call you often to make sure that the lender is never waiting on us. So just get ready for that. As far as the qualifications of a short sale processor, organization is simply the number one. If they're organized and they're timely, that's all I need. If they're organized and timely, nothing's going to fall through the cracks. We're never going to be have the lender waiting on us, so things will move along as quickly as possible. Last but not least on this list, the short sale negotiator. Now, I know some short sale businesses that have their short sale processor also be their short sale negotiator. The short sale negotiator is the party that deals with the lender with regard to the terms and the price and the conditions that the seller wants to use when they close, the seller being the lender. I'm going to suggest that being a good processor doesn't necessarily make you a good negotiator, and vice versa. There are some schools of thought that suggest that the short sale negotiator is not really that necessary because the lender has already determined what they're going to do, and there's not very many magic words that someone can use to convince the lender, or anybody for that matter, to do something that they're not already prepared to do. So I guess I'm on the fence with this. And what I want the investor to consider is that since you're running this ship, you're taking advice from the attorney, you're doing things that benefit the homeowner. I think you're the best party that can serve as your own short sale negotiator. So every investor that's taking this course, I really would like you to consider being the short sale negotiator yourself. It's not that difficult. It's right in your wheelhouse. And if you're not going to do the negotiating, perhaps there might be somebody at a real estate club that you bump into that seems to have their wits about them, and they can make complete sentences. They brush their teeth every day and they wear clean clothes. Perhaps they might be able to serve a purpose for you. You can get them some stipend and money, when the thing closes. And there's other uses for someone like that as well. However, somebody new to the business might be a good substitute for you as long as they know how to take direction. But I'm going to stick to this. I really think that the investor should consider being their own short sale negotiator. All right, listen, I'll see you in the next slide. Thanks.